Hey YouTube, it's me, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different, something that I don't normally do. Instead of having a video that's edited and scripted and done up to look nice and pretty and professional, today I'm just going to talk to you. I'm just going to talk to you normally. And we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think about this kind of video. Let me know what you think. So, there are a few things I want to talk to you about. The first, of course, is Planetside 2, as I'm sure you've guessed from the background footage and from the video's title. The background footage is just a fly-through of the new continent in the Planetside 2 beta, which is Amerish. This was released recently. And yeah, it's just going to be a fly-through of the zone and a showcase of the map. So that's what's going to be going on in the background. So what I wanted to talk to you about was the future of Planetside 2 and the future of FPS games in general that are coming out in the near future, like Black Ops 2 and, of course, Planetside 2. And maybe after that I'll talk a little bit about the future of the channel and some of the other issues that are going on in the world today. So the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the future of Planetside 2. And I'm a little bit concerned about what's going to happen to the game after it's released, because I'm concerned about its long-term playability and the game's longevity. Now, there have been a lot of changes made to the game. There have been entire base capture mechanic revamps that have been done. There have been many changes. The developers have changed a lot. They've been trying to listen to the community and get some good feedback and make some changes on that basis. But there are a couple things that I don't really think can be fixed by the time the game is released. And one of the big issues that's come up, and I'm not the first person to bring this up, and I probably won't be the last person to bring this up, but I do hold this opinion. And, other people have other opinions, but this is my opinion. Planetside 2 at the moment isn't going to really provide the Planetside experience. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in Planetside, you had this system where basically, to put it simply, you could push another faction entirely off of a continent and then just continue the war on a different continent after you had completely captured that territory. And you could have total control of a continent for days, even weeks. And it was yours. It was your territory. It belonged to your faction. And I feel that that gave you a sense of not only ownership, but a sense of purpose, a sense that your participation in a battle, and a sense that the battle that you participated in had some sort of significance to it. And this feeling isn't really existing in Planetside 2 at the moment. And I believe that this is in large part because of the warp gate system and the foothold system that exists in Planetside 2. I understand why it has to have that system, and it has to have that system mainly because there are only 3 continents. And if you allowed for people to push entirely, if the TR could push the new conglomerate entirely off of one continent out of 3, this would lock out an entire third of the content that would otherwise be accessible. And since this is a game and you want people to play and you need to make money, that's just not acceptable. So they came up with this foothold system, but I think the foothold system is also self-destructive, because the foothold system, you can never really capture a continent. If you hold a facility, if you capture a facility, if you capture the Aladdin Biolab on Indar, you might hold it for 15 minutes, you might hold it for a couple of hours, but the map's gonna reset, just like in Battlefield. And I think this is robbing people of the Planetside experience, this is concerning me, because I'm concerned about the future of the game after release, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think the game is ready. I don't think the game is ready to be released. I think that Planetside 2 needs to bump back the release date until a couple more continents can be added in. I think that without enough continents, they can't have the original system, and they're going to get stuck with the warp gate system and the foothold system. And I think that with the foothold system, there's not going to be a real sense of purpose and longevity to the game, and I think that's going to cause some problems. So it's concerning me. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'm curious what other people think about the status of Planetside 2 at the moment. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the future of first-person shooter games in general, as a whole. Not just Planetside 2, but the entire genre of FPS. You know, we're getting into that time of the year where we have a lot of releases closer to Christmas and the holidays, and in about a week or so we're going to have our annual release of a Call of Duty game. In this case, it's going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And I'm a little bit concerned about the future of first-person shooters in general, as a whole. You know, I played the original Call of Duty, I played Battlefield 1942, I played Medal of Honor Allied Assault, and I've watched the series change over the course of several years, and I don't really know if they've changed for the better or not. You know, with the upcoming release of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I'm being given the usual hype. A lot of people are talking to me and telling me, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to innovate, it's going to do all this great stuff. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is going to, you know, it's going to make the land overflow with milk and honey. That's what people keep telling me about the game. And I'm thinking, where have I heard that before? Oh, I heard that for the original Black Ops. That's where I heard that before. If you weren't playing at that time, basically Modern Warfare 2 came out, and they did some really nasty stuff. On PC, they did some bad stuff with the removal of dedicated server support. They had lots and lots of noob tubes. There was commando knives and all this other crazy stuff that was going on in that game. And Treyarch put forward Black Ops. We're going to come to the rescue. We're going to add in dedicated server support again for you PC users, and for the console users who are also kind of getting screwed, we're gonna make the noob tube less powerful, and we're not gonna have the, you know, bunch of other stuff like that. And there were so many promises to innovate and all this great stuff. And I enjoyed Black Ops for the first 3 months or so after the game was released, and then the only thing that anyone ever wanted to do was point farm on Nuketown. Like, I played on PC, so I had this server list, and all you would see is Nuketown 24/7 after Nuketown 24/7, a big list of people playing Nuketown 24/7, and I hated that map. I didn't want to play on Nuketown. I thought it was boring. So, I had to stop playing Black Ops, you know? And I was so turned off by that I didn't even bother purchasing Modern Warfare 3. I did not pay for the game at full price. I did not get it used. I did not rent it. I had not played a single minute of Modern Warfare 3. I haven't even touched it, not even once. And I don't really feel like I've missed anything, but I still feel a little bit empty, because I remember the original Call of Duty and Call of Duty United Offensive, and I have a lot of fun memories there, but, you know, is Black Ops 2 actually going to innovate? Are they going to do something special that's going to wow me? Because I've been down this road before with the original Black Ops. This is Black Ops 2 we're talking about. This is not Black Ops, this is Black Ops 2. And are they really going to innovate? Are they going to do something special? Can I put love back into the Call of Duty series? I'm very, very skeptical of that. So what I did was I went to the Black Ops 2, you know, I went to the Call of Duty wiki, I looked at some of the stuff that was going to be in Black Ops 2, and the first thing that I found was pre-order, and you get to play Nuketown again. Isn't that great? I hate Nuketown. I hate that map. I hate it. And that just, you know, I'm just filled with skepticism at the moment. Maybe I should, you know, get the game or at least rent it and make a couple of videos analyzing some of the stuff that they might be doing to innovate, but is there even a point? You know, should I even bother? Because I'm looking at the game's data on the wiki, and it just doesn't seem like there's going to be any sort of real innovation. You know, some kill streaks are different, there's a few more items and a little bit more gear, but is that really innovation? Is this really something that I can make some content about and say, and give it a healthy recommendation that says, yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is actually better than Modern Warfare 3 and the original Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should make a couple of videos. Maybe I should just ignore it altogether. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I don't know. And another issue that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a little bit about the future of my YouTube channel and stuff that's going on at the moment. And this is an issue that I've been thinking about for the better part of the past year. So, Originally, when I designed this YouTube channel, I designed it to be, you know, I would just make video game videos. I wouldn't make any other content on this YouTube channel. It would just be specific to video games and nothing else, and wouldn't deviate from that. But I have a lot of strong opinions on social matters, economic matters, you know, sociology, philosophy, politics, and not just for the United States, but for the rest of the world also. And it irritates me sometimes to just be quiet about stuff that's going on, and there was one incident where I violated the rule that I had set up, and I actually produced a video that was political. And that video was actually very well received. This was the whole Sopa and Pippa video that I made a while back, and I'll post a link to that in the description. But yeah, I made that video, and that video was, despite it being political, it was a well-received video. And, you know, I had officially violated the rule of don't make any political videos on your YouTube channel. So I've been considering for quite a while, based on the response that was a positive response to that video, and I'm thinking maybe there is a place in the market for a channel that does talk about sociology, philosophy, politics, economics, some stuff like that, you know, healthcare, and also does video game content. Maybe there's a place in the market for that. Maybe people are interested in that kind of YouTube channel and that kind of variety gaming channel. I'm not sure, though. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm debating how I'm going to proceed with this idea. But let me know what you guys think. Do you actually want to hear what I have to say on this kind of stuff, or are you just here specifically for video game content and that's it? Tell me what you think. And I'm going to give you guys a bit of a hint as to the types of content and types of positions that you'd hear from me if I did decide to start making those kinds of videos. And that hint is that I'm a member of the exact same political party that George Washington, our first legitimate president in the United States of America, was a member of. I'm in his camp. And his political party is that he hated political parties. He was an independent. So, you know, we were having our nice little election that we have every 4 years. It's November 6th right now. By the time this video goes up, it's probably going to be the next day, November 7th. So by the time you're watching this, it's probably going to be then. But and that's probably going to be after the winner's decided. But at the time of me recording this, our election's going on. I don't know who's going to win for sure. I have a pretty good guess as to who's going to win. But I don't anticipate legitimate progress under either of these two people. And as such, I'm refusing to participate in crowning the shiniest of two turds to be our leader. So yeah, those are my cards, and I side with George Washington, and I hold his views on political parties. And I'll also put a link to George Washington's farewell address in the description below this video. As for the results of the election, I'm probably not going to talk about them. You know, you guys already know what my opinion on the whole thing is, and I'm probably not even going to find out who won until, you know, tomorrow or the day after, because I've got a little event that I'm going to be going to tomorrow to celebrate the birthday of the United States Marine Corps, and I'm probably not going to find out about the results of the election unless one of the guys that's there tells me. So, yeah. But I just decided I'd make this video and ask you what you guys thought about this type of content. If anyone, you know, what you think about the types of issues that I discussed in this video, and yeah. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time. Later, YouTube.